This is John King. Ma'am, could you please introduce yourself along with your title?
Sure. My name is Alicia Johnson, and I'm an environmental health specialist at the Missoula City County Health Department.
I understand that you have a stinky problem on your hands.
Yes.
Tell us about what's going on out the Y.
Pretty much what's happening out at the Y is we received a call Tuesday, actually, from the Sheriff's Department that an abandoned trailer had been found with some decomposing chicken in it. And so since then, we have been working with the towing company, the insurance company, and the landfill to kind of facilitate disposal.
When we talk about some decomposing chicken, how much are we talking about?
You know, the insurance company was able to look inside of the trailer yesterday. Evidently, there's a porthole or some sort of a viewing section in the trailer, and they were able to look at how full the trailer was, and it's filled up to the last 5 feet of the trailer, so they estimate it could be as high as 37,000 pounds.
Of rotting chicken meat?
Of rotting chicken, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So is this thing emitting smells, attracting pests, and ruining the local environment there as far as a health control specialist goes?
You know, the person who went out there yesterday from our department said that there was an odor. It wasn't, profound, but it's definitely smelly. The truck has not been opened yet. The odor could, of course, be a lot greater once that truck gets opened up. One of the concerns was the state of the load inside, whether or not it was broken down so that it would be more of a liquid component that could be coming out of the trailer when it was towed, whether it would be contaminating the environment by sitting there. And currently it's just a very slow drip, so it's nothing that's a major contaminant in that particular area. And from what the insurance company was able to assess by looking inside of the truck, it's mostly solid. So it's the liquid component that we're seeing now is pretty much what we're going to see.
Sorry, this is so gross.
I know.
Why was this thing abandoned there? Have you found that out? I mean, I know you're not part of the sheriff's department or anything, but why the heck did they leave a trailer full of chicken out there?
You know, I honestly don't know. I think that's under investigation. You'd have to talk to the sheriff's department.
Okay. Do we know who's responsible at least?
The insurance company has taken over the load at this time. So they have signed off on it from the company that owned the trailer and owned the product previously. So the insurance company is taking responsibility and facilitating the rest of the process.
Okay. So as far as the expected future for this thing, when do you expect to have it moved out of there?
You know, hopefully as soon as possible. The way the process is working now, because of the large volume and the state that it's in, there's actually a process that needs to happen between the tow company, making sure it's secured while in transit, and also between the responsible party, which is the insurance company in this situation, and the landfill. There needs to be a special waste profile given or filled out by the insurance company and given to Republic Services to ensure that, any nuisance concerns, any health concerns, any safety concerns by disposing of the load have been addressed. So that is what is currently being done, and as soon as that's all taken care of, time for transporting the load and disposing of it can be set.
You said as soon as possible, but as far as days, are we expecting it today, tomorrow, next week?
I can't tell you.
No idea. Okay.
It's whatever length of time it takes to figure this out. It doesn't sound like it's going to take too long, but as a timeline, it's uncertain at this time. If it takes, too much longer, then we will work with the insurance company to figure out a way of making that load a little less of an issue, like, providing refrigeration while it's sitting there. But, it's one of those things where if you freeze the load, it may actually make it more difficult to offload when that time is actually set. So we're trying to get more information to actually get a time set, and after that's done, figure out if anything else needs to be done in the interim.
It sounds like this is a problem you don't deal with all that often. Have you ever experienced something like this before?
We do work with truck wrecks. So if there is a food load that is damaged or compromised due to an accident, we do work with those. We don't get that many, each year, but it's something that we are used to working with. As far as an abandoned load this far gone, this is unique. And, our role in this is, since everybody was very much so on the page of we need to dispose of this as soon as possible. We need to get rid of the load, in the most appropriate manner possible. Our public health oversight was really limited. We were just a facilitator in the discussion.
Real quick, last question. You said it's been sitting there for so long. How long has it been there? Do we know?
It was estimated 3 to 4 weeks, but as far as the accuracy of that, it's been based mainly on what people have said. I saw the truck here, as far back as this date. So, it's obviously it's been unrefrigerated for a while, but as to how long, that is a pretty tough thing to confirm.